Hi everybody, we're going to do factoring trinomials again today. So this is lesson 7-5. Hold on, I have to put my dog down. Lesson 7-5, factoring trinomials, when you have a subtraction and then an addition. All right, let's take a step back and then I'll tell you what I mean. So let's just write the topic, factoring trinomials. When you have a minus and then a plus, and you'll see what I mean in a minute. All right, so I'm going to take a step back to the last lesson, 7-4. We were factoring trinomials, and we were factoring them using the X method. What's the X method? Well, you make an X. This is the middle. This is the middle. This is the last. Okay, so we're going to put the last number in the top and the middle number in the bottom. We are looking for two numbers that multiply to 12 but add to be 7. Okay, let's see. 1 times 12. Well, 1 and 12 will never add up to 7, right? So we have factors of 1 times 12 for 12, but it will never be a 7 no matter what you do. All right, how about 2 times 6? Well, 2 plus 6 is 8, and 6 minus 2 is 4, so you'll never get a 7 there. How about this? 3 times 4. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4 is 7. So those are your numbers that you're looking for. It's like a puzzle. Name two numbers that multiply to be 12 and add to be 7. And they're both positive. Okay, so yesterday, or last lesson I should say, we worked on only positive positives. Okay, what we're going to work on today is something that has subtraction in it also. And you're going to see we're going to have to play with these numbers a little more than we did with the addition. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. So the first example we're going to do is x squared minus 11x plus 10. Okay, we're going to make an x just like we have. Now in the top, we put the last. In the bottom, we put the middle number, so negative 11. We are looking for two numbers that multiply to be 10 and add to be negative 11. Let's just worry about multiplying to be 10. 1 times 10 is 10. Oh, wait, and 1 plus 10 is 11. But we want a negative. All right. 2 times 5, oh, wait, that's 7. We must have to deal with this 1 and 10. So let's put a 1 and a 10 in here. So 1 times 10 is 10, but 1 plus 10 is 11. We want it to be a negative. Well, the only way you get a negative when you add, but you get a positive when you multiply is when you have the same sign, and in this case, a negative. So when you're multiplying to a positive number, you're always going to have the same sign in here. The bottom number is going to tell you what the sign is, okay? All right, so let's see. 2. I'm going to move it over here. 2. 2. 2. Okay, x squared minus 8x I lost it. Oh, plus 12. Okay. All right, you write x. You put the 12 in the top and negative 8 in the bottom. All right, here we go. Now 12 has a lot of factor pairs. So we have 1 times 12. I'm going to list them all. 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Now if we go through this, 1 and 12, when you add them, give you 13. And 12 minus 1 is 11. So we're not going to be able to use that one. 2 plus 6 is 8. Oh, 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7. It has to be this guy here. This pen. 2 times 6. It has to be this guy here. All right, so 2, 6. Now, again, there's a positive number in the top. There's a negative number in the bottom that we have to add to, but that positive in the top tells us our signs have to be the same. Therefore, if they can't be positive to get to the -8, make them both negative. They have to be the same. So -2 and -6 is -8. -2 times -6 is +12. Therefore, we found our numbers, and we are going to write x minus 2 and x minus 6. Okay, and that is the factored form. Okay, how about number 3? X squared minus 16x. You seen a pattern here? Plus 64. Everyone I'm doing here has a subtraction first and an addition second. I want you to get really used to, you know, seeing what the signs are and dealing with that. Okay, 64. That has a ton of factor pairs. 1 times 64, 2 times 32. If you already know what it is, fill in your x. I forgot to do my x. 64 on top, -16 on the bottom. Okay. 1 and 64, never going to get you a 16. 2 and 32, never going to get you a 16. 3, does 3 go in? No, 4 goes in. So that's 4 times 16. Well, 4 plus 16 is not 16. All right, so let's see. How about 5? 5 doesn't go in. 6 doesn't go in. 7 doesn't go in. 8. 8 times 8. Well, 8 times 8 is 64. 8 plus 8 is 16. This must be -8 and -8. Okay? Therefore, our factors are going to be x minus 8, x minus 8. Now, I want to just rewrite this. X minus 8 written twice is, that's a 2, 8. X minus 8 written twice is x minus 8 squared. Okay, just like x times x, x written twice is x squared. All right, so that's a good thing to remember. It's a little new thing, maybe, possibly. Okay, 4th problem. This is the last one before you try some on your own. So make sure you're getting this. Or you can always go back and watch it again. All right, x squared minus 5x plus 6. Now, 5 and 6 are tricky. So we're really going to have to watch what we're doing with these signs, okay? So we have in the top of 6 and in the bottom of 5. So factor pairs of 6 are 1 times 6, 2 times 3. Well, look at this. 6 minus 1 is 5, and 2 plus 3 is 5. So which one are we going to use? Well, let's test it out. We know we're going to have a negative and a negative because a negative times a negative equals a positive, and a negative plus a negative equals a negative. Therefore, we're going to have 2 of the same signs. If I put a negative and a negative on 6 and 1, I'm going to get a positive 6 if I add, but if I multiply, but if I add, oh, look at that, I get -7. I don't want -7. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. -2 plus -3 equals -5. Therefore, we want a -2 and a -3. Okay, now our answer, our factored form, is x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay? There's just one thing I want to point out to you. I want you to understand that x squared, x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to x minus 2, x minus 3. The same exact way that 6 is equal to 2 times 3. The factors of 6 are 2 and 3. The factors of x squared minus 5x plus 6 are x minus 2, x minus 3. Okay, so I'm pause. I'm gonna write some examples for you. You work them out, and then you're done for today. Okay, so hit pause and work these 4 problems out. And when you're done, come back and check your answers. Okay, copy these problems down, hit pause, and work them out. And when you're done, come back and I'll have answers up for you. Okay, everybody, check your answers. If you do have any questions, let me just box this one and box this one. If you do have any questions, I am online every day from 11 to 11:30. I will send you a Google Meet announcement or whatever it's called. And please get on if you're having trouble. And please come on and say hello to me also. Last thing I want to say though is factoring is a very, very, very important thing to get really good at. You will use it in geometry a ton next year, and you will use it in Algebra 2, and actually you'll use it for any math you take in the future. So when will you use this? Definitely next year and the year after and the year after that. If you go to college, you'll still use it. Okay, have a great day, everybody. Miss you.